Salut tout le monde, donc aujourd'hui je suis avec Jake Ellenberger au Kings MMA à Los Angeles. Thank you very much, Jake, for this interview for globalmma.com.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
So Jake, you were supposed to fight Tarec Saffiedine last January the 4th. What happened? You got injured?
Well, I actually had an injury in training, so we had to postpone the fight. Unfortunately, things happen. Training is so intense and so demanding, So for me, had a small setback, but everything's going great now. Right back on track, and we're scheduled for April 26th now.
Good. So what do you think about the fight of Tarec against Lim?
It was a good fight. It went as I expected to. Lim is long, and then he had some at times where he was really engaging, but for the most part, those kicks were working for Saffiedine. That's what he does well. But also it showed some things where I think I could take advantage in that fight. I noticed, so I was paying close attention to that fight.
Yeah. So you're expecting Tarec to do these light kicks for your fight?
Yeah, he's very unpredictable too. He likes to switch stances a lot, and that's something that we've been working on. So it's hard to really focus on one thing because he's well-rounded, and he like I said, he switches his stances a lot. He can fight orthodox, he can fight southpaw. So, for me, I'm focused on myself and for my training. So I know if I'm mentally prepared, that no matter what happens during the fight, I can come out with my hand being raised.
So how is your training right now?
It's been going really well, really well. I've been training for a while, so even throughout my physical therapy for my hamstring, I still was training striking here with Rafael and working on speed and just continuing to skill build. So I mean, I've been in the gym for constantly for a while. So yeah, now we're just really moving towards more strategy, specifically for Tarec.
So Georges St-Pierre has retired right now. So what do you think about the welterweight division?
Yeah, it's very open. You know what I mean? It's constantly changing too. As much as people always like to talk about rankings, and they're always moving. It's a completely different landscape. But really, I'm just focused on Tarec right now. I know if I can keep myself at 100% and keep myself just focused and disciplined, that I can be world champ.
Yeah. What's your picks for the fight between Hendricks and Lawler?
That's a tough fight to call, and in my unbiased opinion, I think Hendricks will probably have the edge. He has more ways to win this fight, but Lawler is one of the most dangerous guys in the sport, I think. So he could catch him, and it wouldn't be a shocker, But I would say Hendricks would have the advantage in controlling where this fight goes. So I would like to lean towards Hendricks, but I would not place a wager on this fight just because either guy I could see winning. Yes, for me it's really hard. I've trained with Robbie Lawler too. It's hard for me to count him out of any fight. So that's a good fight. I'm excited to watch that.
Your brother has just signed a contract with the UFC. Is he happy to fight in the same organization as you?
He is. Yeah, he's stoked. He's been there's been a lot of extremely exciting, family time and phone calls and stuff. But he works hard. He's one of the guys who really showed me how to compete. He showed me a lot of things in watching him compete in wrestling. But he's working hard. I know he's motivated. He's hungry. He's coming out here to train. So, and us to be on the same card too, it just makes it that much more exciting. You know what I mean? We both it kind of elevates both of our motivations to win.
Who is the older of you two?
He's a minute older. Yeah, he likes to say that he won the fight and pushed me out.
Yeah, because you are twins.
We're twins, yeah.
Okay, so it will be at UFC 172, that's right?
172, yeah, in Baltimore.
Okay, Baltimore. Before competing and doing MMA, you were a former Marines, that's right?
I was. I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. So I was in the Marine Corps for 6 years.
6 years. And what was your group, your activity in the Marines?
I was a reservist. I was going to college. My reserve duty, I was a heavy equipment mechanic. So, I did a lot of. I was kind of in the gear. I was a gearhead a little bit, but Yeah, I enjoyed it. I went to college, and just when I started training, really.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much for this interview, Jake.
My pleasure.
Donc, ne manquez pas le combat de Tarec et de Jake à l'UFC 172. Ça va être un très très beau combat, donc on l'attend tous. Thank you very much, Jake.
My pleasure. Thank you.